Attention students.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay tay.
Say hi.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture cools its wings.
Double bow spears of flower.
Double bow spears of flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press.
10,000 pounds.
Double dragon leap from sea.
Double dragons leap for sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds a pot.
Hero holds a pot.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane folds wings.
Crane folds wings.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
And iron body.
Iron body.
Ooh. Man. We got like, I'm upset. We got like a dozen different applications we can do. Who wants to lead that for me? We're just gonna spend today. Yeah, we're just gonna run it. So the next 10 minutes, everybody just rotate.
Sir.
All right. Go ahead.
Say hi.
Sweep
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture cools its wings.
Double bow spears of flower.
Double bow spears flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press
10,000 pounds.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds a pot.
Hero holds a pot.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane folds wings.
Crane folds its wings.
What's this one called?
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Okay, right here, we're gonna go. When we do this, those arms are gonna go almost completely straight. Yes, good.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
In iron body.
In
And iron body.
Good. Okay. We're gonna do something silly today. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna face the mirrors because realistically what we should be doing, we should be videotaping this and then you get to see it afterwards. This time you're gonna get some direct feedback because what's gonna happen is we're doing, what you'll notice as we're doing this is that your hands aren't gonna quite be the same when we do things. They're gonna be all over the place. And the fact that you can see it in the mirror, you're gonna be able to see like, oh, I need to correct my eight-year-old pot or crane flashes.
This should be symmetrical, right?
This should be symmetrical, okay? But what you're gonna notice is that, well, I mean, you're probably gonna correct it immediately, so you'll never notice it. But this happens to everybody. You wind up not being very symmetrical with any of your moves that you think are very symmetrical.
I do have one question.
Yes, sir.
So that next one, the crane flaps its wings. Flashes wings. Now, are the elbows supposed to be in, or
Yeah.
is that one out more?
This is in. This is that shove thing. that
Right,
we've already got
because like, don't you want that
You
like
want it to
way of
protect, yeah.
protection, right?
right here.
Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes with these sleeves, like it's.
Yeah, especially with this. Well,
Yeah.
mine are nice and tight, so. Because I'm hitting.
So it should be here.
Yeah, they should be here. Crane flashes.
Gotcha.
That's about as far down as I get mine to go. Yeah, different people are going to be completely different. Some people will be able to get them all the way down, but I think when I'm up here, I can't quite get them to go down.
Has to do with your lats.
Yeah, because they're activated and they're in the way. I can feel it. It's between my lats and my tricep.
Yeah.
They're both kind of pushing against each other. All right. Ooh, attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say take time.
Take time.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Everybody, oh, nice. Good. Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture cools its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
Double bow spears the flower.
Nice. Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Press 10,000 pounds.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds a pot.
Hero holds a pot.
Check yourself in the mirror. You get a little bit of a distance. It's not too bad, actually. Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane folds wings.
Crane folds wings.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
Right. Those hands should be out. We're doing our outside ones. And iron body.
And iron body. Iron body.
Good, feet together.
Sir.
You guys, I'm gonna say, I wish we could have recorded it. 'Cause I think you guys pretty much corrected almost immediately. I'm gonna say, don't take this the wrong way. Everybody was a little off when we were facing the other way. And it's only because what you're doing is you're relying on, you're not visually looking at where your hands are. You're relying on your mind's eye to think, oh, they feel like they're in the right location. It's kind of like if you've ever, there's an exercise you can do where it's like you put on a blindfold and you walk straight in the field. And you find out that like when you take your blindfold off, you did not go in a straight line. You're off. It's because our bodies don't grow symmetrically. And we also don't do things symmetrically. Our heart's kind of at an angle where one side takes more blood than the other side. Okay. So sometimes it's like you don't realize that it's going to be slightly off. All right, we're going to turn back around.
Sir.
Anybody else want to lead this?
I'll lead it.
All right.
Attention six.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say take time.
Take time.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Sweep in front, sweep behind.
Raise the sun and moon.
Raise the sun and moon.
Vulture cools its wings.
Vulture cools its wings.
Double bow spears the flower.
Double bow spears flower.
Duck traverses water.
Duck traverses water.
Press 10,000 pounds. Double dragons leap from sea.
Double dragons leap from sea.
Establish an iron bridge.
Establish an iron bridge.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge left.
Soft bridge right.
Soft bridge right.
Hero holds a pot.
Hero holds a pot.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Scoop the moon from the bottom of the sea.
Crane
Flashes.
flashes wings.
Crane flashes wings.
Crane folds his wings.
Crane folds wings.
Twin daggers
Cut the
cut the bridge.
Twin daggers cut the bridge.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends left.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends right.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger defends behind.
Tiger
They're outside wings, yes.
cleans its whiskers.
Tiger cleans its whiskers.
And iron bridge.
In iron body.
Or iron body.
It's okay. Was everybody a bit more self-conscious about the fact that they may have been asymmetrical?
That is definitely my awareness.
I think it's honestly it's just that one for me.
Yeah. For most people, well, you're actually going to be surprised. This one you can visually see.
Yeah.
So it's like, it makes it a lot easier to know that
True.
it's asymmetrical. But yeah, some of them you don't know.
That's true, yeah, you can't see this one.
Yeah. It's gonna be the most obvious. You can see it. It's weird when it's like, you don't realize it's like, oh, my duck traverses water from where I'm standing, it looks fine.
Yeah.
Until you actually see it. Because they don't have it at the same time.
Now that one, So when you come out of that spiral,
Yeah,
the hand is still
it's open.
open.
Yeah.
And then you do your
Then I'm gonna do my grab.
grab, okay. But there is a moment where it's here.
Yes,
Because I always want to go straight into that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. It's a style choice that that's the way we always did it before. I think
Okay.
it's been recently,
Could go either
it
way.
can go either way.
Okay.
Don't get frustrated when anything in the form changes on you at any point in time, okay?
It's really
You
different.
say that like you experienced that.
Yes. And I had students come and complain to me, where it's like, you used to teach it this way, now you teach it that way, and it's like, don't be frustrated with it, or it's like, you teach it this way, and Head Instructor Gage teaches that way, this way. It's like, well, we're still teaching the exact same thing.
I'm always worried about which way I'm supposed to learn.
Yes.
You know, it's hard to untrain once I
Well, but it
get in
seems
there.
like, there really is no right way. Like, there is the standard,
There's
but it's
a
like,
standard.
there is wiggle room,
There's a lot of wiggle room,
right?
yeah.
And that's okay.
Because when we
How do
do
you
it
know
out-
what that wiggle room is when you have it, you know?
You don't. Well, based on the school, we have a school curriculum, and it'll evolve and it'll change. For instance, like, when I learned leopard, there was a jump at the end of iron body. So you stayed here, and then you jumped into a kick.
Huh.
Here.
Oh, you go straight in, yeah.
Yeah, and then when I first learned it, it was a crate kick on both sides, and now it's a side kick on one side.
There's a video of Hunter doing, I think up through Snake or something.
Yes.
It's an older video. No, it has leopard on there too.
Yes.
But I remember when we were learning the leopard, I started playing it at home, and I came and that leopard breaks its pain.
Yeah, leopard breaks its prey was also
totally different,
Yep.
and I was so confused for a little while.
Yeah, our leopard breaks its prey has also changed, yeah, and you will definitely see that, like, Head Instructor Hunter was doing it completely different, he was teaching it a different way, and we've changed it, don't get frustrated. Okay?
Well, that's good. That just means you guys are learning too.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just part of, we've learned an application that's better, or it's like, this is easier for people to understand. And you're still gonna see a lot of like the people that have been here for a long time, it's like, leopard breaks its prey, what is everybody doing?
Right, right.
So, don't get frustrated. Grab your staff.